Hello everyone, Alec DeLorean here, and I hope you're having a wonderful day so far. Now today we have 5 tips for Charr, one of the best tanks in the game, if not the best, or if not even the best hunter in the game. So hopefully these tips will help new players, or veteran players, or new players who will be coming for PC, if it's your first time playing Star Wars Hunters. And as always, if there are any tips that you don't see in this list, but you know of, that you want to let us know, be sure to put it in the comments below, as I would like to know, or it would help out someone else in the community. But before we get into it, if you would like to join the Patreon or Discord, the links are in the description below. And if you enjoyed this video, this content, and all things Star Wars related, be sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the video. Okay, so 5 tips for Charr. Let's get into tip number 1. So first of all, reload before using either of his abilities, best used to get easy double headshots. So for example, if you throw down his trap, and you have 1 bullet, you're only going to get 1 headshot on the enemy because they're going to be stood still. At that point, you're never going to kill anyone in 1 shot. Whereas if you throw down your trap, they get trapped. I always reload first because by the time you finish reloading, you're more likely going to get your 2 shots off before they can start moving. And it's the same with the laser tether. Reload before you use it or during, then do your 2 shots. They're the best times to get the easy headshot kills. So always, always, always try to reload. Unless they're already 1 shot, they might just be 10 health. But in any other case, yeah, reload before you use your abilities or during your abilities to get those 2 easy headshots. Then tip number 2, at max level, the traps deal increased damage versus all hunters, whereas the laser tether ability only deals increased damage versus tanks. So I put at the bottom, trap increased damage is plus 10%, that's for all, any hunter in the game, so support, damage, and tank, whereas the laser tether is exclusively for tanks, as it's plus 20%, but it only applies for tanks, so you're not going to get any extra damage on damage hunters or support. So always keep this in mind, as it's very useful. A lot of the times I always start with the trap first for the tanks, as I'm going to get my big damage off first and then finish off with the laser tether. Or if you want to use the laser tether to pull the enemies into the traps, then you get the extra damage. But yeah, if you can try using both at the same time, then that's even better. But always remember that the laser tether is specifically for tanks only. Then tip number 3 is to pre-throw down his trap, as it instantly comes back on cooldown. It doesn't need to activate / be destroyed to go on cooldown. So what I mean is, it's kind of like Diago's mine, where if you put it down, the ability instantly goes back on cooldown. So if you've just won a fight and you haven't used your trap, you're on dynamic control, you put your trap down in the middle whilst the enemies are respawning. By the time they get back into the fight, your trap can go off, but then your second trap will be instantly ready, so you can get that extra damage if you're a high level Charr, or just be annoying for the enemies because they keep running into traps. So yeah, I always try to keep my trap on cooldown as much as I can for that reason alone. Then tip number 4 is Charr is very vital in ranked and on every game mode. You can even use him on power control. Just in this one, prioritize him on B since he's quite slow. So yeah, Charr, if there was one hunter, where we have 4 seasons so far, 1, 2, 3, and 4. If there was one hunter who was consistently in S tier, basically, the best of the best, Charr would be the number 1 throughout the whole of Star Wars Hunters so far. He's just been so useful, as he's really hard to take down. He's just a really nice kit. He's really annoying to play against, and in this case, he's good on every mode. Like even power control, where you want a lot of mobility characters because you're going to run up between lots of the spots, the zones. Whereas Charr, a lot of the time, I just keep going to B over and over and let my teammates worry about A and C, as he can hold down a fortress on his own. He can sometimes even win 1 versus 3s in some occasions, and usually you want 2 people to try and take him down at all times. So yeah, Charr is very vital, and if you want to do well in ranked, if you're running a team, always have someone be Charr. And then tip number 5 is to try save his heal until around 1/4 of his health remaining. So what I mean by this is, if you've got 3/4 health left and you've just finished a fight, don't use his heal for that, because you're only going to get a little sliver of health back, because the best time to use it is when you're taking damage. So a lot of the time you get into a team fight and you're gonna, because you're the front line as well, you're gonna take a lot of the damage really fast, and then you use your heal and then you're gonna go straight back up. So always try to use it towards the end of your health and not just waste it on half health or more. And there you go, there are my 5 tips for Charr. Hopefully they are of use. I hope that it helps all new players or veteran players and any PC players that are coming to join the game. And as always, if there are any tips that are not on this list but you want other people to know, including myself, then be sure to comment them down below, as I would be interested to see. But I won't keep you any longer, so if you would like to join the Patreon or Discord, the links are in the description below. And if you enjoyed this video, this content, and all things Star Wars related, be sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.